This programme is for entertainment purposes.
The Most Haunted team are in the city of New York. We're here to carry out a paranormal investigation into Staten Island's historical conference house. Said to be one of the most haunted houses in New York City, we begin our exploration with a walk-around, accompanied by historian Leslie Smith and medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd. Brian has already sketched spirits he believes haunt this place. What further paranormal information will come to the fore as we begin our investigation? What do you sense as you come in? What can you see? Any residual energy? How people would dress? What was the house used for? All the obvious questions.
Yeah. I see people. I see women. You know, I assume what I'm feeling is servant women. Mm-hmm. I get a sense of at least 2 women around. I smell, you know, the things you would normally associate with a kitchen. You know, some things I seem to be picking up. I'm kind of still trying to decipher. And you know that we've said this before in the UK, that when you walk into some places, you're getting these, I don't know, layers in history. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's something else. You know, we've walked into a house, early 17th century, and yet I have a feeling of something deeper also. You know, there's another plane. Oh, right. There's another plane in history, and I would say that is probably Native American.
You see, that to me excites me so much because I haven't come across it before in any of the investigations we've ever done over the years, and there's something so spiritual about Native America. So what are you picking up?
When I was outside, this came to me, and I was standing out there under the trees. And I had a sense that very near here was sacred ground, very near here. And that probably there's an underlying feeling here that this house was never meant to be. They never wanted this to be built in the first place. Really? Because basically it is on sacred ground. There must be, I would think, probably a burial ground very, very nearby. It would feel that way.
So the house isn't, you're saying the house isn't built on top of it, but the
No, I'm not saying it's built on top of it. It's very close. And probably, at the time, the Native American Indians, they certainly did not want anything built in this area.
Would you say then that this house has a haunting of Native American Indians or not?
There just seems this feel of, this undercurrent of resentment, the fact, that it's here in the first place. If that makes any sense at all.
Should we move through to this area here? It's very dark.
As we walked through the doorway there, I was aware that there was an energy, and it says to me that someone, not necessarily in here, but someone very nearby had departed, had died through a hanging. I just felt that. Now, I know it sounds, I don't want to appear over dramatic.
No.
But that's what it felt. And it felt, there was also a male presence very close. I don't know how at the moment, how the two are interacting. But I got a male presence, not too nice a male presence, a threatening one, and someone who had taken their own life. But how that meshes together at the moment,
don't know.
I wouldn't like to say.
Without saying too much, Leslie, from the beginning when we walked in about the Native American burial ground, and also with this hanging, does it go with your research notes?
Yes, it's really interesting about the Native Americans because the Lenni Lenape were here. Lenni Lenape is another way of saying them, and this is where... They were a tribe. They were a tribe of people, and this is where they came in the summer. They're also known to be in Delaware as well. They came here in large numbers, and there's a major archaeological site here of Native Americans, so well done. And there would be resentment, of course there would. that they were the native American Indians, and then along come, you know, the colonists and come and take over a lot of this area. It was a prime site, you see, near the river. So that's bang on. The hanging, I'm not there with you yet in the sense of what this is about. There are a couple of stories that are not proved that I'm not very easy with, one of which is suicide, but I haven't found any formal record of it. That's why I'm very interested in what you're saying, because it is actually a hanging.
OK. Well, let's move to a different area. Let's see if we can pick up more.
I'm feeling, and that's what I feel a little bit of laughter, playfulness, typical child's bedroom, basically. If I can, I can't see much, to be honest, but... getting some activity from there, some energy from here. This probably has moved. I can see it. I can see it also on the floor. I can see, you know, wool scattered around, if you like. Once again, whether that's playfulness, a child has picked up these spools of wool, you know, and thrown them around the room.
But why?
That's how I see it. Well, maybe just in sheer playfulness and...
But who? Who is this child?
Feels like a girl to me.
Okay.
Now, so strong is it that I don't know at what age she would have died. So strong is it that I really believe that maybe later, if we wanted to try, we could get some activity.
Okay. To find out, you don't know what she died of?
No, I don't. Now, can I just go on to say something? Yeah. You know, outside here, because I see that you might... Outside here, there's real activity. I mean, there's a sense of real energy.
Are you talking about on the stairs?
Yeah.
Do you want to start?
But it involves being in here somehow as well.
By the same little girl?
Well, no, no. That's the odd thing. The little girl I picked up more in that corner of the room.
Right.
You know, that playful mischievousness, a girl's room, certainly. You know, she'd have played around here. Let's face it, it's understandable that she would come in and, you know, mess the place up a bit, throw things around, bit of fun, you know, whatever.
Now, I know for a fact that Leslie knows what's gone on here.
Well, we know that this part is haunted by a young woman of about 15. We do know, and I've got it on very good authority and spoken to people concerned, that one night when the house was locked up in the, I think it was the 70s, overnight, there were skeins of wool thrown all around this room. And a loom was taken to bits. There was a lot of poltergeist activity, and this room is absolutely charged with this young woman. And there are other manifestations which I'm not going to tell you because I wonder if you'll know what they are.
So do we want to just talk a little bit then about this other very negative energy?
Let's go out on the stairs.
Yeah. It involves a pathway that runs from there, through on top of the landing, through over to the fireplace, which we've just been standing in front of, and then back again to here. And something happened that was violent, that was threatening, and it involved another, I believe, young woman. Okay. Now, it suggests anger. For some reason, someone was angry with the female, the woman, rushed in here, and actually, now this is, you know, the untoward thing.
Show me on me. So go on then.
All right, you're around about this area.
Yeah.
I'm then coming from this direction. I'm very, very angry indeed. I rush straight in here. I walk over to the fireplace.
Yeah.
I pick something up from the fireplace. I'm going to pick something up now, okay?
Right.
I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
And I come at you. You've turned.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go? You're going to go down the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get this.
And you?
And you
Yeah.
trip on that stair. I'm not going to...
Yeah, so I trip and fall. Trip and fall.
That's what I'm getting. You trip and you fall. And I believe, in doing so, the girl met her end. That's what I'm getting. But I do not have a name.
Is it tapping, tap, tap, tap? Is Brian speaking the truth? Yes, he is, isn't he? Tap louder. Is Brian speaking the truth? Yes.
Given the quickness of the anger, this woman was caught doing something. In other words, it wasn't in any way premeditated. Caught doing something, and anger flares up, results in, you know, this confrontation, and ends with what we've already discussed.
And who would he be? Would he be also a servant, or do you get the sense
I don't get that he was a servant. I think more someone who was, well, certainly, obviously, someone who's living in a house, but a master of some description.
I'm very interested in what you're saying to me, and the reason is there are a couple of rumours associated with the house that are not proved. One of which is that a servant was seen signalling to American troops and was killed as a result of it. The other one is a girl. One was that she was stabbed to death, and that the other one, she had her neck broken in a fall down the stairs. Now, I have to say, I have disputed this story, and I've disputed it because I don't have any documented evidence. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. No. It just means I didn't find any firm evidence, and I did expect to. So I'm actually, I've been rather defeated by you tonight.
Let's turn all the lights off. I'm absolutely intrigued to see if we can get more phenomena. Come on, then. Brian has sent spirits with a strong attachment to this house. The playful girl in the bedroom, the horrific death on the stairs that may well have been murder, and the spirits of Native Americans who believe the site on which this great house stands to be sacred. Will any of these spirits make themselves known to us as we switch to night vision and continue our investigation? Do you want to play with us?
Whoa!
Leslie, Carl, Stuart, Kath, Brian and myself start our vigil in the kitchen.